Enigma for a long time was considered one of the best late game heroes in Dota. Not only his ultimate can change the course of any game, but with the introduction to talents. His level 25 is one of the scariest ones out there, allowing Enigma by himself to get megas in case he's the only hero that survives a fight. Even though this was always true for a long time, in the past year Enigma was a forgotten hero and at best a sneaky support that would show up from time to abuse weak lanes. But what if I told you that 11, my favorite Chinese offlaner, is at the same time I'm writing the script, 17-1 playing offlane Enigma Dispatch? How could that be? He's annoying in lane, but definitely not a powerhouse like Beastmaster. What changed? Midas Enigma takes a long time to get online and his GPM talent got nerfed. Almost everything that was good about the hero is either still bad or gutted. And while you're right technically, what 11 decided to do is change the way Enigma was played. While there was, for a while, the push style of Enigma that would build Helm of the Dominator, the biggest problem with that route is that the components of that item are not attractive at all for Enigma. On the other hand though, Necronomicon is amazing because it propels Enigma from a measly 0.9 mana regen level 1 to 3 if you start with 2 Sage's Masks that, by the way, 11 starts every single game. By tripling the mana regen, you're able to quickly finish the Necronomicon in lane without resorting to a ton of clarities, mangoes, or spending extra cash in a soul ring. That's really the biggest takeaway from watching 11 play. One thing that was really cool watching all 16 replays of his Enigma is the transition from the old style of level 1 blocking by denying the range creep. While denying range creep is always incredibly valuable, it's also not a reliable block. Giving away bounties is never a good idea. And 11 constantly tried to get the enemy ones and at least secure his own, and so when the creeps are already moving, denying the range creep and blocking the melee ones at the same time can be hard, but after about 10 games, he started to deny a melee creep in the first wave, which allowed him to get a much better block reliably in a lot of games. From watching these games, I quickly realized that range carries are really weak against Enigma. Morphing specifically can be killed really easily in lane because Enigma reliably gets level 2 before the enemy lane, and that even happened against the Gyrocopter, that while annoying versus your Eidolons, once he gets more levels, it's also pretty weak at level 1, giving 11 first blood. From the games I watched, Monkey King seems to be the strongest laner versus Enigma, so in case you start to get annoyed by Enigma spammers in your games, you can always try the hero out. Against Monkey King, 11 would always ask his support to disrupt the safe lane creeps because it's too easy for him to get the Eidolons with Balance Strike at level 1, and now that the range creep is worth less, when you deny a range creep, you're giving more than a range creep away, not only in gold but in experience if the enemy constantly kills your Eidolons. Some other heroes like PA are also quite annoying since she can get your Eidolons with Dagger, so in those games he would build a stick before finishing Necronomicon, but in no game, and I mean no game, he deviated from first item Necro, even for boots. And that's because this hero becomes something else with it. You can run down supports with Malefice and Necro since your Eidolons get 390 move speed, your Black Hole is even more powerful because of those units attacking and the recent buff that gives you 400 pure damage. Overall, Enigma is a similar hero to the old Beastmaster because he offers, with this build, a lot of pushing the safe lane tower, can block the small camp with Eidolons to annoy the enemy supports and prevent them to control the equilibrium of the lane, and he still scales incredibly well. Siege-wise, as we talked about, the level 20 and 25 talents are amazing, but also teamfight-wise. With Necro, your hero farms at a spectacular rate, allowing you to farm Blink BKB when needed, Lincoln Sphere, Refresher, Octarine, Pipe, whatever you need. And that allows your hero to become a real threat in any stage of the game. Guys, this is a quick video mainly because I wanted to test the interest of you guys when it comes to Enigma. He's not a popular hero usually, and definitely not in Dispatch, but after seeing 11's win rate with it, I just had to talk about it, and maybe, if you're interested, we can make a bigger, more in-depth video talking about it. If you're interested in coaching, you can get the rates by DM on Twitter. If you want to learn how to play Dota 2, maybe you're afraid of playing Dota by yourself, we have a pretty cool Discord channel with people from all around the world, check that out. In case you really like this channel, check our Patreon rewards. And if you wanna see me play or cast, you can follow me on Twitch. Thank you a lot, have a good one, bye.